My mother always told me that God gives his toughest battles to his strongest soldiers. She thought it was a compliment. It's not. It's a life sentence. Being the strong one just means everyone else uses your back as a doormat. Marcus is 33. He hasn't contributed to the mortgage in 9 months. My sister is 26. Living in my guest room, rent-free, because the real world is too overwhelming for her. And I am currently entering hour 20 of a back-to-back shift, handling code blues. Being asked to fetch breakfast for the people bleeding me dry. I didn't reply. When people think you're unbreakable, they stop checking to see if you're bleeding. They just keep asking for more.
Hey, look at you pulling through. We thought you'd be too wiped out to hit the bakery. You okay, babe?
I'm fine, Marcus. Just a routine double shift. How is Naya feeling? I'm so sorry to be a burden, sis. My anxiety was just through the roof. If Marcus hadn't stayed up to hold my hand, I swear I would have ended up in your ER. You don't ever have to apologize for your health, Naya. That's what family is for. Marcus, did you give her that herbal tea I bought?
Yeah, absolutely. You look completely dead on your feet. Go upstairs, take a long shower, and rest. I'll handle breakfast down here.
Marcus doesn't use straws. He thinks they're childish. And Nia doesn't drink her tea plain. She uses 3 packs of sugar. The mug on the table is black coffee. They think because my eyes are bloodshot, my brain is shut down. They think because I play the role of the quiet, reliable provider. I don't see the choreography happening right in front of me.
You're right, babe. I'm gonna go upstairs, take a shower, then rest.
You want to believe you're crazy. You want to tell yourself that sleep deprivation makes you paranoid. You crawl up to your bedroom looking for a hiding place from the world. But the air doesn't lie. It's faint, but it's there. Sweet vanilla and heavy amber. The exact body spray I bought my little sister for her birthday last month, ground into the silk pillowcase on my side of the bed.
Babe, do you want me to bring a plate up for you, or are you just going straight to sleep?
Just going to sleep, honey.
My mother said God gives his toughest battles to his strongest soldiers. But she forgot to tell me what happens when the soldier stops fighting for the peace and starts planning the ambush. The thing about parasites is that they don't know when they're killing the host. They just eat, they develop an appetite. You carry them for a year, and suddenly your sweat is their birthright. They look at your bleeding hands and complain that you're making a mess on the floor.
Letitia, why the hell did the auto pay for the mortgage clear already? I'm trying to run a transfer for the branding agency for my new venture, and the joint card just got declined at the register. It's embarrassing.
It cleared this morning, Marcus. Just like it does on the 26th of every single month. No, I told you, I can't pay the minimum on the American Express until my sister clears the consolidation paperwork.
Yeah?
Hello? Are you listening to me? I am literally losing my mind. The collection agency called me twice already. Marcus said you were gonna call them for me today to handle the interest rate. Did you do it or what?
Look at the choreography. A man who hasn't brought home a paycheck since last year, furious that my roof took priority over his imaginary business. A sister who hasn't updated a resume since December, treating me like her unpaid administrative assistant. They didn't ask if I slept. They just want to know why the ATM isn't dispensing cash on demand.
Yeah, Letitia, seriously. Naya's credit is going to be completely ruined if this goes to a judgment. You know how the system works. Can't you just make the call from the nurse's station? It takes 5 minutes.
I'll see what I can do on my break, Marcus. I have to go back in for another 12-hour shift at 6, but I'll try to squeeze it in.
You hold your tongue because an argument requires energy you simply do not possess. You let them think you're stupid because it keeps them quiet. But when you finally look at the ledger, you realize they aren't just sleeping down the hall. They're spending your blood like currency. Marcus told me he was at a mandatory leadership retreat in Charlotte that weekend. He asked for an extra $500 out of our savings for networking expenses. But the Dorado Beach resort isn't in North Carolina. It's in Puerto Rico, right next to the private beach. Nia posted about on the secret Instagram account she thinks I don't know about. And then the real comedy finds you. You think it's just an affair. You think it's just a cheap, dirty people sweating in your sheets while you're out pulling double shifts. But it's worse. It's an upgrade. They are using my health insurance, my savings, and my home to build a family of their own.
Marcus, stop it! Seriously, put me down. She's gonna hear you from upstairs.
She's dead to the world, don't worry about it. She worked 20 hours. Let's get this wine open.
They think I'm the anchor holding this house together. They're right. But what they don't understand about an anchor is that once it drops, it doesn't stop until it hits the mud, and it drags everything attached to it down into the dark. When you spend your entire life keeping people alive, you learn exactly how much blood a body can lose before it collapses. You learn where the pressure points are. If you strike too early, they slip away. You have to wait until they are completely comfortable in their own lies.
Letitia! Damn, babe, you scared me. I thought you were knocked out until morning.
Marcus was pouring me a glass of wine to help soothe my nerves. The anxiety is still kind of hitting me in waves. Don't apologize, Nia. I'm glad you have Marcus here to take care of you when I'm locked away at the hospital. Truly, it takes the pressure off of me.
Look at how fast the sweat breaks out on his forehead. Look at how her fingers twitch against that silk robe. They are terrified. Not because they feel guilty, but because they're afraid the ATM is about to shut down. So, what do? You don't scream. You give them exactly what they want. You feed the illusion.
Actually, Marcus, I've been thinking about what you said earlier, about Naya's credit and your new venture. You guys are right. I'm being too rigid.
Babe, I knew you'd understand. It's just a temporary cash flow thing.
Exactly, family is everything. So I made a decision upstairs. Tomorrow, I'm gonna sign over temporary power of attorney to you, so you can access the primary savings account and handle Naya's consolidation loans directly. I'm just too drained from the ICU to manage the paperwork anymore. Letitia, oh my God, you have no idea what this means to me. You are the strongest, most amazing sister in the world. I know, sweetie. I'm just glad I can provide the future you deserve. They don't realize that an anchor doesn't just hold things in place. It anchors the debt.
Tomorrow morning, Marcus is going to walk into that bank with a piece of paper he thinks gives him access to my life savings. He doesn't know. I spent the last hour transferring every single dollar out of that account into an offshore trust under my mother's maiden name. He doesn't know that the power of attorney he's signing tomorrow doesn't just grant him access to the bank. It legally binds his name and his signature to the fraudulent medical claims and the unpaid Amex debt Nia accumulated. I didn't give him my power. I gave him my liabilities. My sister wants my life. She can have it. She can have the defaulted loans. She can have the collection agencies banging on the door at 6 a.m. And she can have Marcus, a man who will strip her down just as fast as he stripped me for every cent. Greed makes you sloppy. It makes you run headfirst into a dark room without checking to see if there's a floor They spent the whole night celebrating their new fortune. They didn't realize that the only thing I handed them was an open flame next to a gas leak.
What do you mean the balance is zero? Check it again. I have the signed power of attorney right here in my hand. There was $84,000 in that primary account at midnight. Where did the money go?
Oh my God. Marcus, what do you mean zero? What is the teller saying? Call the manager.
Shh, calm down, baby.
I can't calm down. Call him.
The bank is saying the joint account was liquidated via a wire transfer at 6 a.m.
Oh no!
And they're saying my name is flagged for a massive fraud investigation on the medical insurance accounts. Where's Letitia? Letitia?
You thought you were playing a game with a tired nurse. I was gone before the sun came up, Marcus. And the only thing I left behind was a live audio feed on the kitchen smart speaker, so I could hear the exact second the trap snapped shut.
This is your fault. You told me she was too stupid to notice. You're the one who wanted the resort trip. You ruined my life.
No, Marcus, I didn't mean to. Don't lay this on me. You're the man. You were supposed to handle her. You promised what she has. We have nothing.
Oh my God, I'm the stupidest man. I left my woman for her unemployed sister.
You did. You're useless, Marcus. I'm younger and prettier. I hate Letitia so much.
I spent for years buying your clothes, paying your rent, and letting you bleed my soul dry while you lay in my bed. You wanted my life so bad, congratulations. You just inherited the liabilities. They're all yours now. My mother said God gives his toughest battles to his strongest soldiers, but she was wrong about the ending. The strong ones don't die on the battlefield. We just clear the path, pull the pin, and walk away while the jungle burns itself to the ground.
But you ration yours. You open up just to close the door. Just to close the door. I stay up late, trying to read your mind. I can't read your
Look at this absolute mess. How could you let it get this bad?
change all the time. Why are you always halfway in? Gonna be drowning when I know I could swim. If you love me, baby, say it with your chest.
You dummy! Get a job and then you can tell me what to do.
How dare you? I can't believe you said that.
Right to the end. Don't wanna love is paper thin. So why you always halfway in?